welcome back. Today we are seeing how the Rebel handles the mountains. It is so twisty here, but it's epic. Such sweet curves around here. These mountains are beautiful. So I've travelled a fair way. Check out my other video to see how the Rebel handles on a long trip. But this one, we're seeing how she handles the twisties. Now, wow, like these are twisties. Woohoo! Okay, so I am really impressed with how the Rebel is handling these twisties. Last time I went around like twisties like this, it was the Grampians on the Grom. I'm finding that the Rebel is geared a little bit better than the Grom for the twisties, which is really interesting. So I'm kind of using between first and maybe fourth gear, I reckon. Yeah, so I just dropped down a gear when I hit those real sharp corners. But that's probably a bit low now. So third is really good through all of these. Like, she doesn't chug too much, but she, still keeps her momentum up when you need to just give her a bit more stick. Oh, I'm just a bit sore from sitting so close to the tank, just because I feel like you've got a bit more control with your knee squished into the tank. But if you're doing a really long road of twisties, you do get sore in private areas. So I tend to stand up on the bike occasionally just to kind of like relax my bottom, because like it gets sore. Now I think there was a really good spot that I wanted to pull over. The only other thing that I find with the Rebel is, like, I think it's just these tires as well, because it's just gravel. Like, getting off the road quickly is not great on this bike. Ooh, this looks like a choice spot around here somewhere. Beautiful. Should probably slow down a bit. Wow, look at that. Amazing. So, I'm thinking about doing a series. I just want to see how versatile this bike is, because I'm surprised. Given it's a cruiser, I actually thought that it wouldn't be that fabulous, like dirt and like twisties and stuff like this, but it's pretty good. So this is a real hairpin. Oh, it's actually not. Oh, this one. Okay, they often have very big hairpin bends. And it's not so much as on the bike that I get concerned about. It's actually a lot of the cars tend to cut the corners just a bit too much. But yeah, good job, Rebs. I feel like we've really got to know each other quite well. Today I did like one of the tightest U-turns ever, and I didn't even think about it. I was just like, I need to do a U-turn, and I was nervous to do it, but I did it, and yeah, she was really good. I think it's really time for another coffee. I love, as soon as I let off the throttle like this, oh, that noise. Like, she has such a gentle little rumble. So nice. Dancing with the bike. So I've used that term previously in my Rebel review. So if you haven't seen the Rebel review and you want to know a little bit about what I think of the bike for a smaller or shorter rider, definitely, check that out, because I feel like it gives a different perspective rather than just specs. Like, definitely I've found, like, with riding her through these roads, like, you just have to be really light. If you're not light and you're too heavy and stiff, that's when you can't turn the corners, and it sounds weird. I feel like the more gentle you are, the like more turn it's got. It's really good. Now we're did have a crewman and he's not behind me. So I might just slow down a little bit. He did get stung by something. Oh yeah, I see where it's bitten. Is it okay? Can't see him, so I might pull over. This looks like an okay spot, I think. Oh, no, it doesn't really. There's one, but it's on the wrong side of the road. Here. Alright, so we are off. Yeah, look at how she just handles this. So I love the Rebel on this. I'm surprised. I think the gearing's better on this than the Grom. Oh, that's probably a bit. Let's ignore this and cut this out. Didn't realise I was only in second. That's a bit pathetic. Okay. But, you know, it's all a learning curve. Yeah, I'm really impressed with her. See, like, she didn't really chug and I slowed down quite a fair bit there. And here again, I'll just slow down. Yeah, see, she still motors through. Really good, really good. I don't like changing gears too much through all of these. Love these corners though, epic. The other main thing I would definitely recommend is if, you know, you're still new or you haven't really done many tight bends and stuff like this, just don't worry about who's behind you, like car wise, just don't worry about it. They can wait. My thought is no one takes a twisty road if they want to get somewhere really fast like this, but the Rebel, really good on these twisties. Gearing's good, sound is good, sound check, gearing check, steering check. Seating position is pretty much, like, for anyone who wants to ride the twisties or like mountain rides and stuff like that, the Rebel is a pretty good bike. I'd recommend it. Like, yeah, she's pretty good. The only addition that you might want to add is, like, if you're a short rider, maybe like a comfier seat. But I think if you're a taller person, or taller than me, which I'm 5'1" or 2", something like that, just short, then you'll sit closer on the tank and you do get a bit sore after a while. So if you are not, sorry, I have my indicator on, a short rider, you'll be fine. You'll love it. Like, I still love it. I'm a short rider. I just mean, like, the only thing I would change is a comfier seat. But otherwise, yeah, I hope this video has been inspiring. If you are scared to ride your Rebel through the twisties, don't be. She's really good and I love it. And I'm still not a very confident rider. I feel like I'm still learning so much, but, you know, I'm managing it. And the fact I'm managing it, I'm sure if you're watching this, you'll probably manage it too. Like everything, I think when everyone first has their license, you kind of got to test yourself a little bit. Obviously test it within your limits, don't be silly. But I'm sure experienced riders do the same thing. There's been a couple of times where, like, maybe you get a slight little, oof, that was a bit, you know, scary, or, wow, this is so cool. Look how this road just splits. What a cool ride. Like, so good. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Yeah, ride your Rebel around the twisties. Like, there's nothing that the Rebel is doing right now that I wouldn't want it to do. So that's awesome. I might even just turn off just here. Perfect.